Just look at him. Cutest little guy here, so. That's me. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's day 20 of Vlogmas, and that means we have the 5th of our 6 big giveaways going on. I'm Connor O'Reilly, playing for Team Lone Star Disc and Team OTB Discs. And this giveaway is gonna include this Lone Star Disc shoulder bag and everything inside of it. There's gonna be a pack that comes with the Christmas pack. I got the Christmas starter going. It's gonna include an Alpha penny putter with that sweet Santa Claus hat stamp on it. Then you're gonna have another Alpha plastic, this time in the Texas Ranger 3-foil stamp. Super sweet here. And the third one, cute as a button, little mini stamp of the snow globe on a curl. Nice straight distance driver for all arm speeds. And honestly, it's got a little bit of stability depending on the run of it. There's also a mini that's gonna come in that little starter set. And just because we love you guys, we also threw in 5 additional discs. I'm gonna be playing actually day 20 with this starter pack from Christmas. So I'm only gonna have 3 options out there on the course. We're at Moore Searight, a mainly par 3 course in Austin, a lot of technicality, so it's gonna be a challenge. And let's see how I play it, but let's get back to that giveaway. It's also gonna have a BB6 in the Alpha plastic. It's gonna have a MIDI, beautiful one, nice little pink rim. It's gonna have a Mad Cat. It's another pretty one. You got the Artist Series stamp on that. Hilarious, always one of my favorite stamps from Lone Star right here. We've also got a Starship from Sacred Discs, and we know these things are made to fly. You guys have heard it before. Infused with sage as well, so relaxing scent. And there's a Glow Seguin. We know it's getting late in the season. A lot of guys and gals don't have the time after work to play in much daylight, so you're gonna need those glow discs, and the Lone Star stuff glows better than almost anything on the market. I'd argue just about as good. So don't forget to read the description below to see how to enter. And let's get to the action out here at Moore Searight. See how I can handle the course with my 3 options. I got a feeling the penny putter is gonna get some play. I forgot, you guys, you're gonna get a little Clover dry bag, because you know, you gotta keep that grip just right. And some of you guys are wondering, Connor, it's day 20, that's an even number day. Where's that subscription box giveaway? Well, it's right here. You see it? It should be pop. Come on, yeah, there it is. All right, subscription box is up for grabs, so hit the description below to see how to enter that one as well. Thanks you guys so much. We love you. Hole 1 at Moore Searight is a par 3. What are they calling it? 300 feet on the dot, they say. A couple different ways to play it. You can go straight at it with a backhand turnover or kind of a skinny forehand. Or you can crash a big hyzer over the top, which is usually what I do here. But seeing as I really been wanting to throw one of these Santa hat penny putters, I'm gonna go up the middle. Take the penny putter, see what we got. Wow, such a money flyer. I might be keeping that one, not gonna lie to you guys. This particular run of Alpha penny putters has a little bit more give than the current Alpha one that I'm throwing. Feels really good in the hand, has a little bit of extra grip too because of it. Hole 2 is 228 feet, tailor-made for the penny putter. Got a feeling I'm gonna throw a lot of this disc on this course. Really just a straight shot, gotta finish flat. Nice little slide up, should be a birdie birdie start. Santa Claus is gonna get in his bag today so he can keep his bag on for as many putts as possible. Penny putter birdies, penny putter park drops. Hole 3 is a 543-foot par 4. In the past, I've played this in a myriad of aggressive ways, but today, Santa Claus is playing simple. He's keeping it smart, and he's playing penny putter. Just gonna try to play a slight turnover on the first shot and a straight shot into the green. Old man game. A little bit of turn, watch it just hold that angle beautifully. No question it's gonna land in the middle, and we got a shot. Center cut, probably a little bit over 200 in. Another drop for the penny putter, this time flat, just need to go dead straight. Get to the ground, maybe a little finish left if it can. Either way, we are dancing, pin high, close. Broke this hole down beautifully. Call me Santa Slick Putter. Sliding them all over them greens and all over them fairways with that Abe Lincoln Santa hat. See resemblance? At 228 feet, hole 4 sets up really well for the right-hand forehand. But seeing as my Santa starter pack doesn't really have a great forehand disc, I'm gonna go back to that penny putter. Play it straight. I'm not gonna fall into the trap of trying to get it too far to the right. If that happens, a bit of a bonus here. If I play it straight, I can use the back kind of cedar tile wall there, that's an erosion control, to stop my disc and kind of kick it right towards the basket. So, pro play, check it out. Can I get over the first cedar tie though? Oh, rejected by it. You know, happens. Drop. Oh, thought Santa just slung it in right there. Have to settle for the first par of the round. At least we start with the turkey. Ow. Three down through 4. Time to get back on that horse, or that reindeer, I should say. We got another forehand friendly hole here in hole 5. This one's about 40 feet shorter at a $185. Play it up to the left, let it kind of stall out to the right. Not a lot of power required on this one. Also the turnover backhand, if you got the touch, is gonna be available. Gotta walk up, make sure you're clear here, maybe holler. Be responsible. Be a responsible disc golfer. Santa Claus for chains. Drop, 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 drop. Man, that had to be just over that thing, let me tell you what. Uh-oh. I'm missing my blue bonnets, you guys. This little slippery premium plastic. Gotta adjust my release point, bring it in a little bit left. These things don't quite have the finish either. And Santa let one slip away. Hole 6 is 184 feet, dead straight. It kind of falls away as you get towards the basket, so you gotta decide if you want to ace run this one or kind of come in with a gentle pace to park it. Going back to that penny putter into the blinding sun. Go in. Oh, just low there, y'all. Caught a bit of the pole and stayed close. Just how we like it. Bounce back. Hole 7 is 249 feet. It bends sharply to the left in that second half of the flight, and it looks like there's some newly placed mandatory signs. We see our friend trying to rotate it back because it looks like someone rotated it the wrong way to where they're both facing to the right, which obviously you can't make both those mandatories at the same time unless you only fly right of the second one, but no one's trying to play that line. So we're gonna pretend it's a double mandatory facing both inwards, and we're gonna go back to that penny putter. Soft, nose up, hyzer. Wee bit straight, but slipped on over there. Should be a close one. Back-to-back birdies. There's only one way to play hole 8, and that's dead straight. At 231, there's a late low ceiling with a hanging oak tree. That's gonna make you play quite the laser beam shot to actually ace this one, or maybe get lucky off some kind of skip up. I'm gonna go back to that penny putter. Just play it straight, try to get another birdie. Ace is a bonus here. Can I pop up over it? Oh, rejected by the cedar tie on the ground, so it's Circle's edge. Megan requested the kneeling putt, and I think that's a good strategy here. Otherwise, I wouldn't have much to work with. I feel like Santa shoved into the chimney. Now I'm relating. Oh. I gotta work on my penny putter putts, man. I'm just a thrower. Gotta use all that length here. Gotta take par. That little bit of height that I was missing at the end of the flight cost me here. Hole 9 at Moore Searight is gonna be undisputably the hardest 2 to grab out here. Dead straight at 390 feet. You gotta keep this one on a rope, and there's not a lot of ceiling to work with, so really pick whatever disc you feel confident hitting the gap and put some speed on it. I'm gonna take this curl, the little snow globe stamp. Never thrown the curl before, so this is purely experimental. Just try to hit it on some hyzer. Hopefully it flips out. Ooh, there were some positives there, but about midway down. Tell me I won't penny putter forehand. You're wrong, because I'm gonna. I'm just a finesse guy like that. Get off me, come on. Thought about going with that Texas Ranger off the tee, but I went for the curl. I was going for the fireworks. We had people gathering behind, not sure. They were placing bets on if I could make it or not. Unfortunately, I misfired, but the height and the speed were right. Y'all saw it. I know y'all did. Rewind it, go look. Either way, par on hole 9, just fine. Hole 10 is a rather guarded 261-foot hole. You see this gap here that offers a very low skipping shot that seldom people will take. More often than not, you see people go over the top of this cedar tree gap and try to just feather it into that next gap leading to the green. I'm going penny putter, put it up, give it some height, give it some hyzer. Ooh, that feels really good to me. Drop. Oh, caught the last cedar tree that's kind of sitting in the center of that gap. And we got a long putt. We'll see how we're feeling. I need my blue bonnets back. Y'all can see how tight this gap truly gets down here. Left myself a C2 look. Another kneeling putt. Too straight. Gotta get a little hyzer on that. Well, easy par there at the penny. I like my line off the tee. I feel like I was a meter away from beating that line and being on an ace run, truly. Just look at him. Cutest little guy you ever saw. That's me. Hole 11's 216 feet, and it's in memory of Benjamin John Baloney. So we're gonna throw in his name, and make sure, you know, check on your friends here and there. Even if you think they're doing great, it's always good to just check in and show people that you care about them. Even if we are people who think we're okay when we're solo, we all are social animals, and it matters to us. So, you know what else matters? Birdies with a penny putter. A little bit of turn out of the hand, just gotta avoid this dangling branch off the tee. Oh, overturned, but a nice straight correction to a park job. Let's go. Benjamin looking down on us with that tree kick. That birdie's for you, baby. Hole 12 is the second of 2 par 4s out here at Searight, just below 500 feet. There's a couple groupings of trees you gotta beat. This first one's about 200 feet off the tee here. Normally I kind of blast a driver up there, but I haven't given any love to this Texas Ranger with its beautiful machine gun stamp, so it's time to throw it. And just try to prioritize being in the middle, taking the 3 here. Can it get the fade? It does. Just in front of that last big oak tree, and we got a window to the green. Short, maybe 115-foot approach or so. But it is technical. Y'all know the drill, penny putter. Oh my gosh. Dropped it. It's too short of a shot. I feel like I'm back at the Flying Armadillo. I don't know how to throw that short. All right, I got a hyzer putt, circle 2 window. Left foot forward stance. It's my comfort zone, to be honest. Told y'all. Oh my gosh. Thought I sunk it. Just low. Man, I wanted that. I threw such a good drive, and I just did not execute or commit to that short little upshot. That can be a tricky range for me sometimes, so I gotta work on it. Hole 13 is another one of those 250 or so footers out here at Moore Searight. Tearing up these stairs at first and then leveling off, playing almost slightly down for that second portion. You're gonna wanna just float a dead straight shot with a little bit of left to right drift. Penny putter was made for this job. Overturn, hurt a tree trunk. We got a putt. It's long though. All right, this is a putt we can utilize this straight penny putter flight. I gotta do my work off the tee there, y'all. We definitely just let one of the easier strokes on the backside get away from us, so time to grab the next few or just birdie it out. Hole 14, classic Santa Claus spike hyzer. And we got the machine gun back out, you know, because I don't know about that penny putter on a steep angle. I'm gonna go to the fan grip, wrist up, activated. And we're just gonna saw this thing to kingdom come. Don't forget to leave some carrots for the reindeers. That was so straight, came backwards. Circle's edge. That penny putter's gonna have to get going here, y'all. Some self-induced struggles for Mr. Santa Claus here. Can he pull himself out? One of these years, you guys. Maybe I needed a beard. I didn't bring the budget beard. I think it would have gave me those putting powers I needed today. What were we thinking? That poor tree, seen better days. And it's time to finish strong. We're going to the signature hole, hole 15. Let's go. Hole 15's got to be that Instagram-worthy hole on this course that everyone's going to take your pictures and videos of. A lot of ways to play it. You can play it dead straight at the basket, or you can play various kind of high lines that are crashing in. Pretty downhill. It's got to be at least 30 to 35 feet all the way down there. I'm going to go to that penny putter. Try to play just a dead straight shot at it through the gap. Traditional, old school. Oh, flipped it for redemption. Well, we'll take an easy par. Good recovery, Santa. Disappointed as we gotta tap in here. Someone dropped their loose change. I might gotta, you know, I gotta go do some laundry later, so valuable. We got 3 chances left to try to finish on a strong note. This one's 255 feet, extremely guarded. There's a couple ways to play it, but you really have to go over the top here to give yourself a clean line. This is a bit of a madman's gap to the left here if you're trying to fly low. I usually go with the spike stalling hyzer, but I'm gonna go penny putter, high, slow turning shot. See how much finesse we can put on it. Firm finesse. I think I caught the trees on the right side framing the green. It's gonna be about 60 feet. Got a sneaky look here. Gonna have to really fluff it on hyzer. As confident as I am with any disc, this is proving that it's good to have a variety of tools before you show up to the course. Unless you're just really dialed in with whatever disc you know you can play. I could play a penny putter only round out here, and maybe I could have thrown some better shots, but it's nice to make holes easier when you got a variety. We're running out of chances for birdie, you guys. Santa's feeling sad. Feeling sad. Hole 17's 216 feet, straight with a slight finish left here. You can choose really any height that you want to play this one at. We're gonna go kind of mid-height here just to try to come in slow and come out on quite a bit of hyzer. Because as we've seen over these last few holes, this penny putter is pretty straight, especially as I'm getting some more power on it. And yeah, I'm gonna make the adjustment on this one. That's gonna be left, but it had the good pace that we needed. Should be 25 footer most. Santa don't go nowhere without his sack. Have you been naughty? Have you been nice? You've been nice. You might get a penny putter and you might throw it twice, score birdies on every par 3 you ever played in your life. Our finishing hole at this awesome, scrubby technical course that is Moore Searight is 300 feet, bending from the left to the right and finishing behind some thick, kind of splintering cedar trees with a bunch of branches coming from the bottom. So you're gonna wanna put it just past those trees and be pin high to have an open putt. That penny is really gonna hold some turn for you guys, so be ready for it. All right, gonna have to have a lot of hyzer and some nose up here. That finish of the blue bonnet, I guarantee you that's in the basket every time. All right, that's gonna be our last chance. We scored another par. Sad finish out at Moore, but it was a lot of fun showcasing these Christmas discs. And while this penny putter might be straighter than my other alpha one, it could be a great compliment to it. So, you know, you can bag 2, 3, 4 pennies, many as you want. There you guys have it. Came out the gates feeling pretty good. I thought I was gonna shred the course, and then I started getting too flat on that penny putter over and over and didn't make an adjustment. Once again, we played the course with 3 discs that come in that Christmas starter pack. Penny putter, alpha plastic, really good run. A little bit straighter than the super stiff alpha stuff, and a good compliment to it. That 3-foil stamp on the machine gun Texas Ranger. Every true Ranger is gonna need his machine gun to keep him safe out on the range. And what cutie patootie doesn't want a little snow globe curl to go bomb some distance drives? I threw it one time, missed my line, but it had some stability. It was flipping up, but it didn't really seem like it was burning quick. And there's also a pretty sweet mini. Little pink, red, white guy. Gotta love it. All this plus 5 extra discs and this shoulder bag, as well as a grip bag, are gonna be up for grabs in the description below. And I just dropped your mini. I'm so sorry, whoever won that. Wow, you got the dirtiest mini that's ever been made now. Thank you guys so much for joining us. It's been quite the journey, and it's been a lot of fun this year's Vlogmas. We have 5 days left. We're gonna have one more big giveaway on day 25, so don't miss out on that. And don't miss out on this one, because you're gonna have a sweet little Lone Star starter pack with a little bit of something for everybody. Thanks you guys so much. We love you.